Hi everyone, this is V and welcome back to my channel. So today you see me, you see in a table, you see stuff, you see Christmas light, I wear a Christmas hat and you're like, what are you doing? I wanted to do special videos since the holidays are coming. When we are artists, we already have projects, we want to do paintings, want to do gifts by ourselves and everything like that. So I wanted to do a challenge for me personally, and as long as I do this challenge, maybe you're gonna learn by yourself watching this what to do and what not to do, because I'm not perfect. Okay, so I wanted to do a series of video for these coming holidays, so you will see me try to do some Pinterest decoration. And today I wanted to do a snowman. Snowman. So you're gonna see the image right there. So this is what I want to try to do today. If it's a big fail, you will be entertained, and if I do it right and it's beautiful, you will learn how to do it, and you will see that it's not because it's not your forte or you're not best at for Pinterest that you're not capable of doing it. So if you want to see me try to do this, keep on watching and let's go. So first we need to, I need to give you the list of things that I have, so you will know what to do. If you want to do it at the same time as me, I will really appreciate it, so I will have your support in the same time that I try to do this, because I'm really scared because I'm so not good at this. Okay, so first you need to do a snowman, you need a wool, so you need white wool. So I took the cheapest one because I didn't want to buy an $8 wool. I buy a dollar wool. You need balloons, so you don't need to have a color, specified color. You just need balloons, regular balloons. You need a glue gun with glue. No shit, Sherlock. You need to have construction pad. So little color pad. You need to have a little tissue right there. I think it's for if you want to do a little scarf to your snowman. I think you can also have buttons and have ribbons and everything like that, so you can complete the snowman. But I don't have this, but I'm gonna try to do something. I don't have branch also to do the arms, but I'm gonna try to do something. Okay, so what I understand with Pinterest is you have an image, you click on it, but it doesn't mean that you have already the step with it. So you need to click on the link.
And after in this link, so the link that I clicked, it's about 18 projects for snowmen. So mine, I think, is the third one. And it also has a link. So it tells that it's not in English. The tutorial is in video and in Spanish, but it helps you.
So I think you just guess and you try to do it. So I'm gonna watch the video and try to do the step.
Hola, bienvenidos a SpongeBob. En este video vamos a aprender a hacer una decoración padrísima.
Okay, I just saw the first step and now I'm scared.
Así la cabeza queda.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to do the first step. Okay, so first, what I understand with this video is you need to blow 2 balloons in 2 different sizes. So one that is small and one that is bigger. Now you can hear my beautiful voice because I wanted to do a voiceover because I was so concentrated on doing this project I didn't talk as much, so this is why I'm talking to you right now. So the second step that you need to do is you need to take a scotch tape and tape the 2 balloons together. So you need to take the smaller balloons and glue it to the bigger balloons, so you make a beautiful snowman body. So you see me, I have really difficulty to just tape them because the balloon is just waggles everywhere. It's like la, 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 la. So you see the beautiful snowman right there, that it's now yellow and blue, but it will be a white snowman, I promise you. The next step that you need to do is you need to take the white wool and make a knot between the 2 balloons, because it's not enough to just have tape. You need to put the wool to be a little bit more solid. For me, I was so scared I was not going to be good at this, so I actually did 3 knots just to be sure, just in case. So if you're scared, you can just take this. After that, what you need to do is you need to make a mix. So I took a bowl, I took water, and I took my white glue and making a mix. So when you dip your white wool in it, it will make it stick to your balloons. So in the tutorial in Spanish, you can see that she did in one string. So you need to dip the wool in the mix and do a swirling motion between the smaller balloon and the bigger balloon. So, and continue this process until it's all covered up. And you see, it was not easy to do because just one string. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to glue it. Okay, because you know, balloons is not the most solid thing ever. So it just wiggles everywhere. And like, it's not solid. So I wanted to be smart and do something more quicker. So first I put more glue because I was so scared it was not going to stick. So more glue is gonna stick. It's gonna give me a chance. So you see me like, okay, I'm gonna put more glue. It's gonna work a little bit better because the first try was I was a little bit scared that it won't work and it was gonna be a mess. So I thought I was smarter. So I changed the rules and I just got a little piece of wool. And I thought to myself, okay, if I took a little piece of wool, dip it in the mix, and do it one at a time, it'll be easier to just do one string. So I tried this technique. At first I was like, oh, it's so smart. And now you see the little wool won't stick. It's not sticking at all. At first I was thinking I was smart, but I was not. So I understand and I go back to the same rule. But what I did is I took a bigger bowl to redo my mix because I thought I put too much water. So just a trick, don't put too much water. It's better to have much glue than water. So I redid my mix and I just followed the step. Same thing as the video. You will see the video in the link down below if you want to see it. So you just continue the process until you cover. So at first I covered the smaller one, but now I'm looking at what I do and I think it's better to mix between the bigger and the smaller balloon and to switch between them because it's going to be easier to do. It was tough. It's really messy because you do the swirl, but you need to dip the wool again and again and again and again and again. So when you're in a good motion, you need to stop to re-dip the wool in the mix. So yeah, it was really long and yeah, it's long. You see me try to do this thing. Damn, it was long. Damn. And now you see my boyfriend was so curious to see me do this kind of stuff. So he's looking at me and me in my mind, I was like, okay, I need some help. I need some extra arm because it's too intense to keep the balloons in my hand and dip the wool in the mix and do the swirling motion. But as you can see, my boyfriend is just looking at me and now he's just going. He's just going back. So you see me doing the step again and again and again. And you see, for me, I'm not a really patient, so he was like, why it's not finished? Can I just be done with this? And nah. And you can see at the right of the table that it's a really mess and there's glue everywhere. There's glue everywhere. So you will see that my boyfriend was so disappointed with my messy glue that he's just clinging it. And when you see my boyfriend clinging, I was tempting to finish the step. So you need to continue the step until you finish.
One eternity later.
So we are back the day after because it took a long time to dry and it took me a long time to do the first step. So be aware, it's a long step. You cannot do these projects in one night. Maybe in a day. So you can start at the morning. After you do this, you take your breakfast. And at the end of the day, you can do it, but not in the same because it took me like 8 hours to dry. So yeah. I think after this first step, I was not optimistic about the result because I thought it was just going to be a big fail. So if you're not good at this, just be patient because it's gonna give you a lot of exercise to be patient with this. So the next step is to get rid of these balloons. So you have all the white, so the string will stay glued together and the balloon, you get rid of it. So what you need to do to get rid of it, you need something really small to make a little hole so the air will come out, and after that the balloon will be smaller so you can get rid of it after. But I don't have the stuff that she has in her video. I only have a toothpick, so I hope it won't it won't just blow out and finish the project. So I'm really scared. I don't want to do this. It doesn't work. It's not sharp enough. Maybe if I just do it really. So it pops. But it stays together, yay! Okay, so I know it's gonna pop. I don't wanna pop. I'm gonna ask my boyfriend to do a second pop because I'm too scared. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're so much better than me. I was like, oh, pop it. Okay, it's done. So I need to take the balloons and take it out of my... Oh. Oh, I took it in one part. Oh, I'm so perfect. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It stays, so it looks like a little snowman. So what's the next step? She cut the bottom of the snowman to make it square, so you can put it. It's gonna stay up by itself. Okay, I think my my snowman will be, hey, look at me, because I cut it to the back, so it looks chill. I'm a chill person, so my snowman will be chill. Okay? Okay. So the next step is to make his personality and make his hat, his arms, his buttons, his eyes, his nose, and everything like that. So some of these steps I'm changing the materials because I didn't want to do exactly the same thing as her, because when we are artists we need to do a little twist, a little change, so it can be our home project, you know. So the step you can follow her, but the next step for the decoration you can follow your own. So what I did, I wanted to do a fabulous snowman, a fabulous snowman. For me, I'm gonna use the fuzzy stick, so brown fuzzy stick, and I'm gonna do an arm like, oh, it's gonna be so fabulous. For the buttons, I didn't choose a black button, I chose pink and yellow and blue and purple to have a personality, so she can be fabulous, you know, fabulous. So let's do this. Let's start to do the step, okay? Okay, so now I'm doing the arms using my fuzzy sticks. So what I did is I took two of them, two brown fuzzy sticks, and I just twist them to make a V shape at the end of it. The reason why I wanted to use a V shape is I didn't want to use the hot glue to stick it with it. So what I did is I took my V shape, put it in my snowman, and just twist it over the dry wool, so it was just easy for me to make it tough enough to not even use the hot glue. And after that I just twist my two fuzzy sticks together until I reach where I want the arms to be, and I cut the excess to make it look like a branch without just buying a real branch that was $12. I just bought fuzzy stick for $1. So if you want it to be more cheaper, I think it was the cheapest trick. And you do the same thing with the other arm, and you saw my beautiful face on the upper right. You just repeat the process. And now I'm taking the beautiful colorful buttons that I just bought, and I took the three biggest one. And you take the color of your choice. I actually use three colors. So I use a light blue, a beautiful purple, and a yellow, because I wanted for my snowman to be beautiful and to be fabulous. So I choose these three colors. So you just use hot glue and you glue it to the stomach of your snowman. So the little light blue, the purple, and the beautiful yellow. You know, my yellow is my favorite color because I think it's just happy color. It's just a happy color. You have a bad day, you just look at your yellow thing and you just need to be happy. This is why the smiley face is yellow. There's a reason why the smiley face is yellow. After that, after the beautiful stomach is made for my snowman, I take the two small buttons And I took the dark purple to make the eyes because I didn't want it to be black. I wanted it to be still fabulous till the end of it. My snowman will still be fabulous. So, and I didn't make the mouth because I wanted to wait until I wanted to see the final finish. So yeah. Okay, so the next step is you take your little piece of fabric that you bought or the little piece of fabric that you have at home, and you style it and fold it and cut it in a way to make the scarf in the way that you like. So for me, I tested different kind of sizes and tested on my snowman, and the best way for me for this kind of fabric that you can find in Walmart is I cut it in 4 pieces. And I take one of these 4 pieces and fold them on top of the other, and after that I just glue it on the snowman, and then I fold it just a little bit to make the effect of the oversized scarf. So you see the over the stomach to make a beautiful effect. So I was really proud of myself because it was just in my creativity. I wanted to do a scarf, and I do my own scarf with my little snowman, and you see me, I'm so happy, I'm dancing. Oh yes, dancing. The next step is to make the hat. You can actually buy a paper. It's all made up. That you can make the hat in a more easy way that I did, but for me I wanted to do in a way that's a little bit cheaper, that you don't need to actually buy this kind of paper. So what I did is I took a black paper with my construction pad, and I cut it and I fold it in 2, cut it, and I adjust the one of the part to make the height of my hat in a way that I like, in a way that for my snowman is better. And after I use a staple to just fix it together. And for the top of the hat, I cut a square of the same paper, I glue on it, and I cut the excess, so it was easy just to make the top of the hat. For the bottom of the hat, what I did is I draw a circle first with a pencil, and I cut in it in a different pieces, like a pizza shape, in a way that you can fold it. So it's going to be easier after to just glue on the head of the snowman. And after I just use hot glue to the same shape as my hat, and I cut the excess, but not in the same shape as my hat, just a little bit over it. After that, I took a rest of my fabric and I folded just to make a little piece of fabric as the same as my scarf, to make my snowman the fashion and everything is fit and everything like that. So, and after that, I took hot glue and put hot glue on my circle where there's the flexible part, and just glue it on my snowman. So it's a beautiful hat. And the last step, and not the least, is to make the nose. So I took an orange construction pad, cut a round piece, and cut in the round piece a V shape to make a Pac-Man form. And after that, I just fold it on top of the other to make the nose. And when it's the size that I want, I just took a stapler and just staple it to fix it. And then last step is just take hot glue and glue it to the face, so it make a beautiful nose to my beautiful snowman, my fabulous snowman. Oh yes, 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 oh yes. And after that, I just took a Sharpie and I just draw a purple Sharpie, and I just draw some lines on my nose to make a little twist to my snowman. Oh yes, oh yes. So this is the final result. This is my snowman that I'm very happy that I did. Yes, it's not the same thing as the image right there, but I wanted to do a little twist to do it on my own, because I'm good with following steps usually, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I really like to have a little bit of creativity with it and try to do it on my own and try to do my own step with the decoration. It's pretty nice to see. I think I did a great job for someone that not really good with the steps. You see that the first step is the most difficult for the decoration of this snowman. It's kind of fun. I really have fun with the last step because it was more you can put a little bit more creativity than just the first step to do the snowman, but it's kind of the base that you can do, that you need to do. You can do everything. So it doesn't mean that it's not because you're a professional, you're not a professional, that you can not do this kind of project. I'm a good example of this, because this kind of project I'm not good at them. I'm just not good at them, okay? But it's just showing you that at least try, at least have fun with it. Do change the step that you want it to be more easier for you, more fun for you. So if you like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, come to the family, because here we learn art without being so serious. Because art is fun! Bye guys!